Strong Mommy Chrissy. She's a queen. If you're rocking with her, if you're down with her, you want a winning team.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, and I am back for another video. So I'm going to do a quick car vlog. I'm going to do a little bit of a life update for you guys and kind of share some of my personal life with you guys. You know, I pull back a lot from sharing my personal life online anymore with you, just because of I just don't like all of the questions and all of the digging and all of the, it's just nobody's business. So I realized that if I just don't speak on it, you ain't got nothing to talk about. You know, you have nothing to even ask about. And if you ask, I mean, that's whatever. You just ask, but there's no reasoning behind all that. This is something that is important for me to let you guys know. Just briefly, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. I don't feel like it's necessary. Just to kind of let you guys know exactly where I stand right now and give you a little bit of update on what's going on with me. Even though I do value my privacy, I still vlog about my life, and I do want to share certain things with you guys. So this will be one of those bonus moments where I'm going to let you guys in and kind of just like have a heart to heart with you guys. And I hope you guys really feel me and you understand where I'm coming from. I really hope that some of you can relate to me, and if you can't, I mean, that's okay too. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and jump right on into it. So I want to go ahead and just make the public announcement that I am no longer engaged and no longer in a relationship. I don't really feel like explaining the reasoning behind the breakup, but there is literally nothing that has gone on online or behind the scenes that has ever been like exposed or so people thought that is the cause of this. Let me just put it like that without really saying and speaking on it, okay? So it's not anything like that. But there definitely are some things in my relationship that were deal breakers. And without speaking on things too much, there were things that were deal breakers for me that I just couldn't get over. I just couldn't get through. And I tried, but it just is like, a deal breaker is a deal breaker, you know? At the end of the day, Rod is a good guy. You know, he always treated my kids with respect, the utmost respect. He never disrespected them or made them feel uncomfortable. He was always very good to them. It wasn't the worst relationship I've ever been in either. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I just can't see myself getting married again and being with someone and it not working out because there are things that I know I can't get past. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? And that would be naive of me to do so. So I really started to evaluate some things within myself, honestly. And that's what made me really realize, okay, I'm not ready to pursue this relationship further. And I'm not willing to pursue this relationship further. And I'm not ready to even think about getting married to someone just yet. I really still have a lot of personal healing and growth I need to do first. Honestly, even though I am completely over my ex, I still have healing, because when you go through something as devastating as what I went through, you still need to get your shit together. You need to pour back into yourself. And I think that I was just worried about, I don't deserve to be alone and I deserve a good guy. And even though that is true, even with 9 children, despite what people may try to lead you to believe, I do deserve a good man who's going to come in and do all of the things and have all of the, you know, qualities that I feel like I deserve and that I do deserve and that my children deserve. I just have to be very, very careful. I can't make the same mistakes that I made with my ex anymore. It's just time for me to learn from what I've been through and to stop making those same mistakes and stop ignoring some of those things that I know are deal breakers for me because I'm too focused on wanting to be happy. And that's a lot of our problems as women. And I feel like I'll take it a step further and say, with single mothers, I feel like a lot of us settle for men who we normally probably wouldn't if we didn't feel like we are running out of time, or just, you know, didn't have a lot of options, or whatever the excuse may be that we tell ourselves or whatever. And then it leads us to be with people who really don't deserve us, or who like I said, we normally would not even try to be with, because the pickings are slimmer for single mothers, especially if you have a lot of kids like I do. And at the same time, y'all, I do believe that there is someone out here for everybody. Right now, the only thing that I desire to do is to live my life freely with no strings attached, and to take care of my kids and raise my kids to the best of my ability. I really want to focus on them. Relationships and men are a lot of work, and they are time consuming. And then when you get people who have baggage or whatever, it's even more work. And I'm all for, healing and working together to a common goal. I'm at a position in my life now. I'll be 32 years old this year. I've got 9 children. And when I sit back and I think about my life and the responsibility that I have, it is a very, very, very difficult one. To raise 9 children, 9 amazing, smart, capable individuals, both boys and girls, is a lot of work. A lot of people can't even fathom being able to do that. Some people can't even do that with 1 child or 2 children. And here I am trying to do it with 9. Meanwhile, having a personal life and dating and trying to have romance, because mama need love too, and I get that. But I'm at the point in my life where I just have to put them first. And if anything really just doesn't add to that, it's taking away from it. And I just don't have time for it. Just really want to focus on the kids. I want to focus on the kids. There's a lot of things that I have planned, a lot of changes. And I know you guys are like, changes? You got to change every month or every other month or every 3 months. But it's the truth. With life, you have to grow and change and adjust. And that's what I think I'm really ready to do. And to be honest, you guys, I'll never get on here and downgrade him or talk bad about him as a man or a person, because I don't feel those things about him. I just don't feel like we are right for each other in this space that I'm in my life right now, and him as well. It's just like, have you ever met someone and been like, if I would have met you at another point in my life, this might have been better? And meeting you now at this point in my life, it's okay, but it's a lot forced, because we're on 2 separate planes at this point, and that's just really how I feel about us. And I wish him the best. I love him, and I just really have to take this time now to refocus on me and my children. That's it. That's all. Guys, I know there's going to be backlash and negativity because of this. I know there's going to be a lot of I told you soers, and a lot of she doesn't deserve happiness, and she should just always focus on her kids and just don't date at all. That's unrealistic. But will you guys ever see anybody else on this channel? Probably never again. So it is what it is, you guys. I mean, I really don't care about what people think about me in that sense. I just do what I feel like is right for my real life. There's a lot of people out here who get on a pedestal and they try to act like they're better than, content creators. But at the same time, like, look, y'all, I got flesh just like you have flesh. I'm a woman who, just like most of y'all are women, you know what I'm saying? And I love, and I want to be in love, and I want to be wanted too. But I can put my vagina and my heart on the back burner when it comes to my kids. You see what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, it's all about them. It's all about them. So, I don't really need a man up in my bed or my house so bad to where I just, I'll just deal with anything, or I'll go through anything, or whatever, just so I could say I have a man. I'm not that type of woman. I know a lot of people think because I have 9 kids, I'm a mother of 9, that I must be desperate, or I must whatever, and that's fine. I mean, people can really think whatever they want. They're going to. You're entitled to it, and I mean, that's okay. The only reason why I'm putting this out there is, one, I know people are going to talk about it regardless. Once you guys start to notice that he's not around and I'm not wearing a ring anymore, and that things are definitely going to change. And I just really want to be really forward and very transparent and just tell you guys what it is and what it's not. And any type of speculation in between there, I mean, you guys can have at it. You guys can think or say or do whatever it is that you need to think or say or do. As long as I know what it is and what it's not, that's really all that matters to me. But for my supporters who have really been rooting for my relationship and really supported us, I appreciate you guys. And all of the love and the support that I got, because there was a lot of negativity too. But I think going forward, if I do ever decide to date or whatever, it's gonna be when I'm more sound and confident in, just because I have 9 kids doesn't mean I need to settle for anybody. Doesn't mean I need to have anybody. If I need to wait until my kids are all grown before I have a life, you know, I had all my kids young enough to where mama can still do that. If I choose a date before then, that's okay too. But I think going forward, I'm just really going to be very cautious and kind of keep those things private, because I don't like the way people dig into my personal life and, you know, start pulling up background checks, credit reports, blood types, and all kinds of different stuff. It's not worth it, and it puts a lot of pressure on a relationship as well. So yeah, that's just definitely a lesson learned. So on this channel, continue to expect Strong Mommy Chrissy and the Strong Fam, the kids, you know, in the way that you guys have always known us to be. Like I said, I have gone more personal with a lot of different things, but when it matters, when it really counts, I'm always going to be here to give you the hot tea first of my own business. And then anything else outside of that, I'm just not willing to discuss, and I will not be discussing it, and I will not be bullied into discussing it. I just, as a grown-ass woman, you have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, put your big girl panties on, and just say, hey, this is what it is, and that's all I'm willing to talk about. And everything else is just kind of like irrelevant. So yeah, I am going to get back into posting and getting back into doing what matters most to me on both of my channels, all of my channels. And I just want to thank you guys for always having my back and supporting me through thick and through thin, through ups and through downs, through my lessons, through my life lessons, and through everything else. It's just time for me to grow up and start putting what really matters first, and you know, keeping my personal life more personal and my romantic life more personal, and then just keeping YouTube as what I really want it to be, and that it show what it is.
Strong Mommy Chrissy.
So anyway, you guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hit a like if you like for your girl, because it's what? It's free and it don't cost you nothing.
If you're rocking with her, if you're down with her, you want a winning team. She's a mother who's always on the grind, making YouTube videos, come rain or shine. It doesn't matter what nobody has to say, 'cause she's resilient and she's gonna be okay. She went from a family life, raising her children alone. Now she's gonna be her wife. Her single days are gone. So come on to her channel. You gotta like and subscribe.